In the beginning, God created. And in the beginning of this new creation, there was chaos, there was darkness, emptiness, a void. And there was the spirit of hope and wholeness. The spirit of wisdom was present, and she was hovering, brooding, watching, waiting, perhaps even wondering and discerning. Sounds like a long, slow, messy process, doesn't it? A long, slow, messy, life-giving process. This story is foundational for where we will be going over the next several weeks as we enter into the season of Advent. Advent being that season leading up to Christmas Eve into Christmas. During this time period and beyond, we will be celebrating and engaging the sacred creative process. So we're starting today. This is our warm-up, and we will be fully immersed next week. And we start by noticing, appreciating that emptiness and darkness is part of the creative process, as is letting go, hovering, sinking deep, waiting, watching, brooding, pondering. All of this is part of the creative process. It's so curious because it seems like nothing's happening, at least in the beginning. One must wait for clarity, insight, inspiration, and vision. And you know, all of this waiting is countercultural for people like us who have been brought up believing we must always be busy, we must always be working, creating, competing, climbing, collecting, consuming. To wait, to hover, to brood feels like being idle. It feels like doing nothing, but the reality is something is happening. All of the hovering and brooding moments do stir things up. They're just subtle shifts. Subtle shifts that create ripples on the water and shadows in the moonlight and shadows in the sunlight and spirals in the dust. And it happens out there in the world, and it happens inside of us. We know this is true because we know the essence or the image of the creative spirit lives deep within each one of us. And it doesn't just pitch a tent and live there, it does something. The image of God within us has an effect on us.